All right, greetings everybody. Greetings, and good morning. It's morning for me, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, good morrow, good whatever time it is in your part of the galaxy. Hope you're making it a great day. The stripes on my shirt are making my camera go all weird today. It's odd. Looks like the stripes are moving when I'm sitting still. At least it does to me. I don't know if it looks like that to you guys or not, but some kind of optical illusion in the camera. All right. Who we got? Who we got in the house? We got Storm Pooper, says good morning. David Ductro's here. Kyber Soze. David Cortese. Not to be confused with Scorsese. Dalton Miles says hello. Barabbas is here. Mithri Taquato says hello there. Benjamin Williams. David Dutro says he's feeling humble. He made one mistake in GAC, cost him the round. I asked him if he accidentally put Sith Eternal Empire in instead of Emperor Palpatine, because, like, you'd have to be a pretty big moron to do that, right? For anybody who hasn't been watching the stream for that long, I did that on the Loquitur account one time, and it literally was exactly that. Like, I had the GAC 1. I had a plan for everything, and it was all going to work. And then I just was chatting with the chat and not paying attention, and I put Sith Eternal right in there instead of Emperor Palpatine. It cost me the whole GAC. Man, I'm still tilted about that. Like 2 years later. But look, I mean, they don't look that different. Yeah, sure, one of them has 6 Zetas and the other one only has 1, but I picked him and put him in a team, and I took him in against Geos, and for anybody who doesn't know, Geos are actually a pretty good counter to a solo Sith Eternal. So I took him in. I took an Emperor Palpatine team in against a full Relic Geo team, and instead picked Sith Eternal Emperor, and I thought I was going to lose because they just dogpiled onto the Sith Eternal, and it was like, oh my god. I did manage to win. If I'd have lost against the Geos with a GL, that would have been even worse. That would have been pretty horrible. So how are you all doing today? How's everybody else doing? Yeah, we were at a Kenpo tournament this morning. We had a little karate tournament. My daughter competed in the forms, and she got a silver medal. And she did board breaking, and she got a silver medal in board breaking. So, yeah, it was good. It was a fun time. Yep. Karate Kid. She's got a long way to go before she'll be Karate Kid, but. Yeah, she's having fun with it. So it's a little bit of life skills and a little bit of having fun. Got to do a little bit of each when you're 11, I suppose. Coming up on 12, though, man. A couple months, she'll be 12. Crazy. Growing up fast, that kid. All right. Pavoni fan says good luck. Ilya says hello. David Cortese says, I'm following the Imperial Doctrine. Now I'm getting too many good Jedi and have to decide on my team formation. Bastila, Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace, Ahsoka, Jedi Knight Anakin. Now with a 7-star, Yoda and Kenobi. Just make sure with Qui-Gon Jinn, whenever you're using him in Grand Arena, use only Galactic Republic with him. Don't put that Bastila in with the Qui-Gon team. You want to keep that all Galactic Republic so that when Anakin gets angry, he does 100% extra damage. So, yeah, you can do a Bastila-led team for Galactic Wars. You can do all kinds of stuff. And then when you get Padme, you can run that team under Padme in most other places and just use the Qui-Gon with the Omicron for Grand Arena. I chose the Mandalorians. Mithri Taquato says, I so remember the sea incident. That clip will make DL real forever. It's a classic moment. Yeah, just Yeah, it is. It was very emotional because there's just this moment where you're like, wait, what? Why? Vader just did a force crush and he like didn't get an extra turn, and I'm like, why didn't? Oh my God, it's the wrong leader. And I always tell people, make your squads ahead of time and pick your squads off of a tab. And I even had like said that in a stream or a video like not long before that, and I'm like, guys, this is why you pick your squads off a tab. That's why you pick them off of the pre-made squad stuff. David Dutro says, close. I had JMK left over and was debating which team to wipe out with him. I chose the Mandalorians and then took him in against bounty hunters, and then Maul destroyed my others. Stormpooper remembers the squad thing too. He says, I remember that stream. Picking from the squad tabs was born. Zachary Pitcher says, hey DL, how you doing today? Good enough. Doing good. Boris Balkan says hello. Benjamin Williams says, just unlocked the Executor. 7-starred it and didn't have enough materials to get all the abilities up. That's okay. You'll be able to get the abilities. Don't feel bad. A rather popular streamer streamed the release of the Executor and then only had like 600 prestige in the bank and couldn't couldn't take his Executor up to the right levels on stream. So it happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us. Lord Zenith says, DL, I managed to get to 4 million GP yesterday. All right. Bloat, bloat, bloat. Get bloated. Got 150k with the crew member abilities. Yeah, exactly. With fleet, it's so easy. Yep. David says he's getting David. He's got an E on the end of David. It looks like David, but it's David, I guess. Getting Padme soon. Nice. Brady, the confusion in that scene was the best. We've all been there, super confused, and then the realization hits, and you could literally hear the crickets. Yep. Yeah. I've had some good reactions, I think, to some fun stuff and some funny reactions to bad stuff. I also had a stream where I must have been streaming for like 5 minutes on the wrong screen. And I used to make that mistake a lot more. I'll probably do it today, now that I mentioned that I used to do it. But I used to be on the wrong screen sometimes. And just the way my controls worked, I sometimes just missed it. And I was on the wrong screen for like a whole 5 minutes, did a whole account review, and people in the chat were like, you're in the wrong screen, and I didn't see it. So, yeah, I've had some I've had some pretty boneheaded plays and streams. Happens. My wife showed me this t-shirt she wants to buy for me. Just kind of as a joke, she was showing it to me. She's like, man, I need to get this. It said, am I perfect? Nope. Am I working on getting better? Also, nope. I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but it's like, I'm not perfect. Am I trying to be perfect? Nah, not really. Definitely trying to get better. Mithri says 5 minutes. It was more like 20. Oh, man. Brutal. Zachary says, I almost finished all the SLKR requirements, just need the finalizer at 5 stars, which I will get next time the event comes around. Nice. Hey DL, I can't send a super chat, but do you have time to take a look at my account and give me some advice? So there's different ways to get account advice. One is to, if you want to super chat on the stream and have it done on stream, I'm cool with that. I like to help people out, and some people want it to be like live in public, and that's cool. If you don't want a super chat or you can't, then I would say take it into the Discord, post it in the Ask Loquitur channel, and just ask me what specific questions you have about your account, and I'll get a chance to take a look at it. So we'll do it over there on Discord. For anybody who doesn't know, anybody who's not part of the Discord community, it's nice over there. We got a lot of cool people, a lot of friendly folks, experienced players willing to help new people out. We got guys in there that are pretty far up in Kyber 1 and still willing to help out new players. So super cool people, low toxicity in the channels, so you can come over, hang out, be a new person, and nobody's going to pick on you or judge you. We got people who spend money. We got people who are free to play. It's just a community to help each other build accounts better. So come on over there. You can drop your information over there, Ilya, and I'll help you out. Beskar Bandito says someone needs to make a highlight reel of DL reactions. My favorite was the Snow Trooper and the Imperials taking out a Malik. Yeah, I got some really good Trooper wins way back at the start of the Loquitur account. Troopers were heroes, man. They were pulling their weight in every single GAC. They still do. They're still pretty good. They've fallen off in relevance though, because there's quite a few of the newer teams. Like, they were good against Darth Revan, but now with Malgus in the mix, it's not really relevant anymore. As long as you can outspeed your opponent, you could just win. And I got my Moff Gideon crazy on this account now. Humble brag here. We gotta go look at my Gideon. 382, baby. I know there's probably somebody out there that has a faster Gideon than me, but man, when he's in the trooper team under Veer's lead, this character is straight up over 400 speed, with no like special gimmicks to give him, first turns or whatever. 400 speed. That is a lot of speed. Troopers though, man. With this galactic chase for Nisa and Captain Rex, and presumably one for Scout and Drogon later on, do you think they're speeding up the Leia timeline? Are we probably 2 to 3 months away? My fear in all this, folks, my fear is that Drogan, or whatever his name is going to be the next Conquest character. I really do not want him to be a Conquest character. Now, both of my accounts are fine. I would be able to get him if he came in through Conquest. I just hate that for all the newer players that are just barely hitting 4 million, may not be able to get him out of Conquest. And then you're stuck with this decision where you have to either spend a ton of money to get him out of Conquest, or wait a billion years until you can get him out of Proving Grounds. And then who knows? I mean, they make these Proving Ground battles so ridiculous that maybe you won't even be able to beat the Proving Ground battle till you get a certain GL. So yeah, I until I actually see how they're bringing out Drogan, because I haven't heard any announcements that say for sure that he's a marquee character. But yeah, my fear is they're going to bring him out through Conquest, and that would just be garbage. Next Conquest will be a new Gideon. The devs confirmed that. Okay, all right. Well, if the next character is going to be... yeah, exactly, Pavoni fan. That's exactly what I was thinking. If the next character is going to be Beskar Gideon for sure, then it won't work with the timing for Leia. That's right. So Drogan then will be a normal character. I feel like they're going to put Scout Trooper into Cantina, and then... maybe Drogan goes in Cantina as well. I don't know. I feel like one of these characters is going to be Cantina. It seems like. So if the last character that you bring out you put in Cantina, that makes sense, right? Because you can farm Cantina if you focus on it a lot faster than you can from the other areas. So maybe the Trooper or maybe Drogan, I think, should be a Cantina character. One or the other should be in Cantina. And maybe they'll have an event. But yeah, I think for anybody who wants to go for Leia, take advantage of this event. And the drop rate is pretty good. I've gotten quite a few shards. And it was pretty rewarding to farm the Rex node and get Rex shards and also Nisa shards. Right now I'm kind of prioritizing Darkside on both accounts. I feel like Nisa, since we don't know what node she's going to be on yet, it's a question mark. So I know where Rex is, and he's on a node that's cheap, so I can farm it twice a day. So I'm leaning more heavily toward getting these Nisa shards from Darkside. Well, I'm pretty much going all in on Darkside on both accounts. Again, because Rex has already started, right? He's already on a timeline. We're already farming him. I've already been farming him twice a day on both accounts. So, yeah, I think Nisa's the better bet, at least in my opinion. So, all right, I had a super chat come in from Benjamin Williams. Hey, thank you very much. Hey, DL, got a second for a review. Going for Galactic Legend Leia, straight to Jabba and JML. Yeah, sure, we can take a look. Thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. I certainly do appreciate that. Whatever you guys do to help this channel stay up and running is much appreciated. I could get all like poetic and say, I'm nothing without the fans. I'm nothing without you guys. All right, 2.8 million. Griseo Bellator, Token Parkins. I gotta check the account number, make sure this is right. 254, 277. Yeah, so when people have a name in Discord or chat and then the name on the account is completely different, I always worry that I typed in the wrong number. So if that's not you, let me know real quick. Okay. 1.2 million galactic power, or 2.8 million galactic power, 1.5, 1.2 in ships. Galactic War Battles 121. So that's right at 6 months. Right at 6 months. Man, 6-month-old account, and we've already got the Executor finished, locked down. 7 stars. Let's go. Look at this thing. Still got a few skills to buy, but it's good. That is rock solid. Okay, BTLB we started. Vulture Droid, that's Hyperdrive bundle. Okay, uh-oh. What's this? Okay, we've got a Geo at gear 12. Even if you just put this ship at like level 70, it's a pretty big deal. Finish your Geo ships, man. The Geo ships are so good. You got to finish the Geo ships, and you got to get the Malevolence at least to 5 stars. You got to commit to that. I know there's a bunch of gear that you can buy for your Get too, but hunker down, get that. You're gonna love it for GAC because you can put this bad boy on defense in GAC. But you still need offense. You know, you still need offensive fleets to cut through your opponent. Millennium Falcon's already relicked. That's interesting. So we did an Executor, and then we went into a CLS relic team. Really good for setting up Conquest. And then you said you're going to do Leia? Going for GL Leia, first GL as Leia. You've already got the C-3PO in the account. That's good. You've got the Ewoks done. You've got a bunch of stuff. Who else do we need? You need Rolo. Do you have Rolo unlocked? Marco or Rolo? 4 stars. So you'll have to spend a bunch of currency buying her. I imagine at 2.8 million, you don't want to duck back to light side Hoth to try to get her out of there. Honestly, when people are starting out with a brand new account, it's not bad if you can get into a guild that does light side Hoth and dark side Geo. that kind of starter guild is nice. You can knock out the Rolo shards, you can get your Wat Tambor under control, and then move on to the higher level GACs without having to spend a bunch of currency on those characters. So yeah, you've got the rebel stuff under control. Leia shouldn't be a problem for you. You just focus up on farming those characters. That's it. There's some higher relics, but with the way that the raid system works now, I mean, it's not even a problem to get Relic 7 characters in an account anymore, Take them up, buy the materials for the Zimbital cards, crunch them up. But overall, this account is really far progressed for 6 months. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 relics in about... Okay, no, that's about right. That's so 28 weeks is the timeline for Executor with the Hyperdrive bundle. So you're about a month ahead. You're about a month ahead of where I kind of estimated that people would be. You still got the Cad Bane to relic, and you've still got the Beskar Mando that you need to relic. So I definitely would work on Beskar and Cad Bane. Oh, Cad Bane's right there. I'm looking straight at him and I missed it. Okay, so we got the Cad Bane done already. We got Beskar Mando yet to go. That's good though. It seems like a fine path. I have all my Rolo's shards, just saving up the credits till I'm ready to get her up. Oh, okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, what do we got for speed here? Let's check out this Piet. How fast is he? 313, that's okay. 6 months in, you're just trying to get decent mods in these characters. You don't have the perfect stat lines and good speed everywhere and all the stuff you need. You don't even have enough mods for all the characters that you have at 6 months. You have like more characters than mods. So this isn't bad. 291 on Vosk. Gideon gear 12. 270. It's all right. Yeah, just keep... Oh, got got Jedi Knight Revan already. Check that out. That's fantastic. Yeah, you're in good shape. Rex is already 6 stars. Holy cow. Look at that. All right. Well on your way to Leia. You got this, man. You got it under control. You'll be able to build all the stuff you need for the raid. You'll get GL Leia while she's still relevant. Like you said, it's going to overlap a lot of requirements with JML, so you can roll into him and then Jabba. It's a good plan. And then, if you want to, Profundity is a pretty easy grab at that point. There's a lot of synergy between those 3 journeys. The JML, the Jabba, and the Profundity, and now GL Leia as a 4th. That's like a package of journeys that just feeds off of each other. So you could even, think about the Profundity after you go through that GL cycle. All right. Even though it's listed as 25th, David Dutrow says... Even though it's listed as 25th, technically you're tied for 7th. It breaks by overall mod score. I'm tied for 7th on the Gideon speed. That's funny. I gotta find like 5 more speed for my Gideon so I can have the fastest Gideon in the game. It'd be funny. I hope one day there'll be a new tactical droid character with leadership. I'm surprised there isn't yet. Interesting. I think Nisa will be paired up with Wicket on the Shard, and the Trooper will be with Veers. They have been a little bit better about trying to put characters on the same node that have synergy. I think that's been very generous of them. Putting the Veteran Han and Veteran Chewie on the same node in Cantina was, that was, it was a nice move. It was thoughtful, helpful to players. Pretty good. All right, man. Hey, good account. Good job with what you're building. Keep up the good work. Lord Zenith says my account looked exactly like that 3 months ago. R7 Wampa is nice. How did you manage to get Rex at 5 stars? Both are 6. Lord Zenith says, nice, Benjamin. You can get her unlocked on day 1. Yeah, you're in good shape. You're in good shape. Benjamin says he saved up a lot of energy for the drops and bought maybe 5 packs of his shards. That's cool. Yeah, I did that with my main account a few times on characters that I really wanted. I did it when Gideon came to the game. Like I dropped a bunch on Gideon on my main account because I wanted that character. I love his character in the series. Like I have a hard time not calling him Chicken Man though. He was iconic. For anybody who hasn't seen Breaking Bad, Giancarlo played the villain in Breaking Bad, and he was so iconic in that role that like, even sometimes when I see him in other stuff, I still think of him as Gus Fring. Yeah, that's called typecasting, right? When you're so good at a certain role that you just automatically, everybody typecasts you into that role. Playlist says, how you feeling today, Mr. Loquitur? Feeling pretty good. Pretty good. My daughter got a couple silver medals today, so that's always, being a proud father always makes you feel good. Gets up your energy. You didn't do anything. You didn't succeed in any way on your own, but you're still proud for your kid, All right, let's take a look at this Grand Arena here. We've got Potro 4x4. Estrella de la Muerta. Estrella. Lady of Death. Lady of... What is this? I'm trying to make some kind of analogy. Lady Death? Lady something. Muerte is dead, right? If somebody knows the translation of that, let me know. All right. We've got 8.7 million galactic power, 5.1 in characters, 3.5 in ships. It's funny. My opponent's below 9 million galactic power, and I feel good about this, right? Like, he's got me by 2 million GP, but it's only 2 million GP. That feels pretty good. I've been fighting up against like 9.5, 9.7. So, yeah, feels like I'm going to be on vacation for this one. Galactic War Battles 1, 28,000, so that's almost 7 years. 6.5 years, almost going into 7 years. So that's close to the start of the game. Man, I admire people who've stuck with the game for that long. Like, that is a long time to be playing this game. All right, let's take a look at his ships. He's got Malevolence as his arena fleet, which is unusual. He's got Executor. Negotiator, Malevolence, he's got Executor. He doesn't have Profundity. Huh. But he's got the Malevolence fleet in his fleet arena. Interesting. He must be practicing or dropping rank or using it to beat other ships or something. I don't know. Anyway, lots of ships. We do not have an advantage in fleet for sure. All right, only 3 GLs. Only Kenobi, SLKR, and Luke. Skywalker, Revens, Malik, Lord Vader. Oh, he's got a GL down here. He's slumming. He's slumming at gear 11 and 5 mods. All right. Well, hey, at least if we see him, we should be able to beat him up, right? Because he's 5 modded and not relicked. He's creeping. He's creeping around in the middle there, trying to hide. Relic 7 Newt Gunray. That's nasty in 3v3s. Malik at Relic 4. If you're watching this channel right now, and you own Malik, and he's not Relic 7, make him Relic 7. I still don't know why people do this. They put him at Relic 4, he's got fantastic mods, and then they stop. Man, the harder this guy is to kill, the more it boosts the Darth Revan team, or Malgus team, or wherever he's at. Even if he's with Sith Eternal or something like that. I mean, anywhere he is, being at higher relics is really a big deal for that character. Shrimpy Thrawn Runt. They knocked a full foot of height off of him. 1/3 of a meter reduction. And he's working on Jabba stuff. So how is it that you have... Yeah. It's weird. So this Gamma Guard is only if you're working on Jabba, but I suppose that's the only thing that he's got toward Jabba. Okay, so he finished out Lord Vader, now he's going toward Jabba. Alright, let's look at his mods real quick, see what we're up against in terms of account hardening. Did I see that correctly? Is that 3 speed mods? Alright, 1, 2, 3 speed mods and 3 health mods. If my opponent sees this, fix your mod set, get another speed mod on there so that he will actually have the speed bonus. 525. Darth Revan, fastest non-GL character, 305. That's a good sign. And he's got offense mods on Revan. Raise your hand if you would put offense mods on Darth Revan. Because I don't think I would. Right? We're going to put speed on him every time. I don't know. What would we do other than speed? We just want him to go fast, right? 295 on Cat. Okay, so we have a... We'll have to watch his speed, but we do have a pretty good speed advantage overall. Australia's Star. Okay, Death Star. Star of Death. Lord Dutch Daddy equals Lord Vader. Yeah, father in I think it's German. That Vater is father in German. Offense set on DR is a sign that the guy uses the CG auto mod tool. Okay. The auto mod tool wants him with offense, huh? Alright, so we got Rey, and we've got SLKR. This is Jedi training Rey. We can trooper that. We have Sith Eternal, but I'm going to try to kill this team with Luke, I think. Let's try to Luke that, if we can. Yep. Geos, we got stuff that we can play against that. We can always default to Sith if we need to for Relic Geos. Got 501st Bounty Hunters. We've got Grievous. We can do Wampa there if we don't have another use for Wampa. Then a Padme team. Interesting. A Padme team with Echo and Anakin. I don't know if that makes this team harder to deal with or easier to deal with. Because I could use Nest against this if this was Kenobi, but without that being Kenobi, Nest is a risk. Without having a taunt for her to run into. So I'll actually have to do something there. But okay. Let's start with the big battle first, right? Because this will tell us a lot about how the rest of the battle is going to go. I do think we want Revan in the lead, though, for this, right? So Revan, Luke, and Hermit? Hermit or Bastila? Who would be better here? Let's think about this. So Bastila would give a lot more. We get turn meter from Hermit Yoda, though, right? Turn meter. Let's see if Grand Arena Science has something to say about it. Then we got crew. Kylo unmasked. Oh wow. Interesting. Nobody's using Jedi Knight Luke against this comp. Interesting. Okay, so this is not in his data bank. Let's see if we can give him a 15% if we've got one here. Extra crit damage. Yeah, I think this is the one we want. Alright, let's do this. A Relic 8 on that SLKR, and I think we just have to kill. Whew. How do we do this? I think we actually just kill crew. We just straight up kill crew first. Because I don't think we'll get SLKR behind these guys. We don't want to trigger extra turns with Hux. So we want... So pass the turn, stun. Then I think we just try to kill Hux. If we can kill Hux before he gives a free turn to SLKR, that's helpful. We'll have to see how this goes, because it could be a trap. In threes, people use armor in the third slot. You need armor. Tried it with Holdo and failed miserably. SLKR is hard to beat in 3v3. You need armor to give the Beskar to Jedi Knight Revan. SLKR will hit Revan but not crit him. Okay. Got siphoned and ended up losing. Well, my armor is gear 12. Right? So that's that's the ting. I don't got me no good armor. I've got this. I got the no Zeta trash armor. If we just get down to SLKR, we can potentially clean that up with stuff. I mean, we've got stuff to clean it up with, right? Maybe? Mine was gear 7 and she didn't die. But we got to get 2 turns out of this character. See, that's the thing. I mean, getting the first turn, or do you just instantly put this on with 2 stacks? Because the third stack is it can't be critically hit. That's really what you want. Or is the deal just to go in and put this on with 2 stacks instantly? 292 speed. You'll get a 3 stack? Do you have her Zeta? No, I don't have her Zeta. I don't have the Zeta. So is the Zeta what gives me a 3rd stack? Jedi Knight Revan gets killed. She gets a 3rd stack. I think you're better off with the Datacron. Let's go over to Optisio real quick and take a look at this character. This kit. Here she is. So this skill, yeah, that's the counter chance, right? So we don't have the counter chance. And then the other Zeta is her leadership, I think, which is irrelevant, right? Okay, so what do you need here? Okay. If the target Beskar was under and prey. First time another ally falls below 60% health, she gains a stack of Beskar. Okay, so basically if she's faster than Hux, maybe we're okay. So how fast is his Hux? 260. And SLKR gives 30 speed? Question mark. 30 speed. So we're 292 and Hux is 290. And we give the Beskar to Revan? Interesting. All right. Just go for a Datacron if I were you. So who you said we're doing Revan? So Revan needs to be if you want to try to pull it off, you have to try to stun Hux, but also have an ability block on SLKR. Well, we're fast enough, right? We're fast enough that we can trade turns and stun. And armor should be able to get the stack off. But I'm still struggling to understand why we wouldn't put the stack on Luke. Because if we get the stack on Luke, then he can't be crit. The Revan will die, the armor will die, and it'll just be SLKR versus Jedi Knight Luke. And as long as he's not getting alt meter. I'm going to put the stacks on Luke. I feel like. I see. If you put him on Revan, though, if Revan can stay alive, see, that's the thing. Revan has to stay alive. I feel like I put the Beskar on Revan and he just gets killed anyway because he's only Relic 5. He's not that tough. The AI goes after Revan. Okay, fine. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's put the Beskar stack on Revan and roll the dice and see how this goes. Here we go. Stab the Revan. Okay, pass this around to Luke. Stun all these nerds. 3 stack onto Revan. You know, because you guys said to do it. Target Hux. And let's kill him. Yeah, see. That ain't great. Okay. I don't know. Slide in, do some armor shreds here. Doesn't matter. We're going to kill him with true damage anyway, right? We got to heal up. So too many crits. All right, so do we just go after Unmasked here? I think we just got to get him out of the way, right? Get some blinds on this fool. Revan's going down right now. That's it. Revan's... Oh, Savior hadn't been popped yet. Wait, what? Okay, we can get, blinds on somebody maybe? Okay. Oh, no. Don't remove turn meter on this foolio. Don't remove turn meter on him. Okay. Just do basic here. Do the stun for damage. Okay, alright. Drop into the alt here. Come on, Luke. No, that's not enough. I thought we had it. Wrong screen. Oh man, I just talked about that and I was on the wrong screen. At least you entertained the tradition. That's funny. Radio Loquitur. We almost had it. Almost had it. Dang. Did it again, huh? All right, so the question is, do we trooper this? Do we try to... maybe Fennec. What do you guys think of Fennec? Because she can hit pretty hard. And we can just take this team in, call a bunch of assists. And I think max health, max protection, offense. We're not going to get the contract. I don't